Welcome to Academia Day Cento. I'm Lorraine Rinaldi, and today my good friend Chef Jackie of Taste for Travel is with me.
Hello.
This is kind of like the dog and pony show. Here we go again. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you.
I'm so happy to be back.
And you are making a Chef Jackie original relish.
Yes, this is my go-to dish.
Okay.
This is what I do when I have about 15-20 minutes at nighttime. And you can really make it up with anything that you want. I prefer swordfish.
Okay.
But feel free to use tuna, chicken, and this relish is usually from staples that you find in your pantry.
Which is beautiful.
Like black beans, like the Cento black beans, I always keep them in there. And then
the
roasted
peppers,
peppers, the garlic, and then if you have any kind of veggies. Well, the first thing we want to do is get the fish started, because believe it or not, by the time the fish is done cooking, you're done making your relish, and you can sit down and have a really quick dinner.
All right.
What I love to do is just add a little bit of
olive
the
oil?
Cento extra virgin olive oil.
Right on top of the fish?
I do.
And you're rubbing it in there?
I like it in there. Give it a nice little Italian massage.
Okay.
And the pan has to be sizzling hot.
Now this pan has been on heat for a while.
That's the key. Okay. So you put the fish down this way, and then in about 2 to 2.5, 3 minutes, we're going to turn it a quarter turn, and that's where you make the X.
Okay.
But now let's start. First thing you want to do.
I'm going to take this out of your way.
First thing you want to do is really start your vinaigrette.
Okay.
What I like to do is use about a quarter cup of the Cento balsamic vinegar, and then I like to add 3/4 of a cup. So the ratio is like 3 to 1.
3 to 1. Love the oil to vinegar.
Yes, and if you have any extra, don't feel like you have to throw the whole thing in there. Save it.
Sure.
It's so easy.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time we don't make dressings for the simple reason that
it takes too long or whatever.
Yeah.
So make extra, use it again.
And these things
it's nice
are
to have
great.
a nice little cruet.
Nice little cruet. This keeps.
Now, what did you just put in there?
I put a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Okay.
I love a little bit of honey.
Okay.
Because I like that
it's not
nice
even
balance.
A tablespoon there.
It's your preference. Some people like up to 2 tablespoons of honey. That's really your preference. Salt and pepper.
Trust me, or do you want me to bring it over?
I absolutely trust you.
Now,
nice pinch.
I like it a little saltier.
Yep.
I'm going to do 2.
There you go. 2. 1 for me, 1 for you. And a little bit of pepper.
Okay, 1 pinch of that.
Since we are with Lorraine today.
Oh, you're doing crushed red? Like
we have to add a little spice. You got 2 hot, spicy Italians in the kitchen.
I'm telling you, it's the dog and pony show. Look at that. She just takes the whole lid off and pours it in.
Go by the recipe if you don't like it spicy. It's just a little bit, and again, it's your preference. Little lid. Let me see. Do I have everything in here? Salt, pepper, olive oil, vinegar. Yeah.
You got your honey.
One step
your mustard.
done. Okay. Now, when we made that vinaigrette, that is about a minute or 2. Perfect time to turn your fish just a quarter turn.
Because you're making X's.
You want to make an X, and that's it. Yeah, and that's it. And the griddle pan has those nice little lines that go across. So you just turn it a quarter, and that'll make an X. Okay. So that's that. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do next is show you guys how to make a roasted pepper. Okay. In your house. It's so easy. Put your heat on.
We had it on.
We had it on. And then right on top. Now, I'm going to say 2 things. You need your fans on. Sure. Your stove, your hi-hat fans. And if you want to open some windows, that would be good too, because it does make a little bit of smoke. Okay. All right, next thing. We are going to add a little mango today. Okay. But I wanted to show everyone how to properly cut a mango.
That's important, because I've ruined a few.
There are a lot that do, because you have that huge pit in the center. So let me just give you like a real quick lesson. I got this from the lesson on the mangoes. I got it from my family in Australia. Really? My Italians from Australia. Yeah. And they basically said, look at this like you would your face. This is 1 cheek and this is 2 cheeks.
Oh, faccia bella.
Yeah, faccia bella. That's hysterical. All right. So what you want to do is you want to hold your knife really sturdy and use a sharp knife. And you want to go down that pit that goes all the way down.
You want to cut right through it?
Right down alongside the pit.
I'm getting scared you're going to cut your fingers
off. No, don't worry about me. pumpkin seed. Think of a huge pumpkin seed. That's what's inside this mango. So we're going to cut right down there.
Okay.
But we're going to cut one cheek off.
All right.
So straight down.
And the pit is soft enough to go right there?
Feel that? It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But see, this is it. This is what you want. Half. Okay. Now, how do I cut these to get them to look like this? You can make them bigger if you want.
All right.
And
Well,
if
for a
you're not,
relish, I would-
now I'm very comfortable cutting it this way. I don't recommend you guys doing that. So I'm going to say cut until you almost go through the skin.
But not quite.
But not all the way through. And you see how tiny I'm making them?
Yes.
You can make them bigger. You can make them, you know,
Oh,
smaller.
I see, and you're going to pop it out.
And look how pretty
isn't
that
that
is,
cute?
okay? So this is like a really great presentation, but today, you know, I chopped them up and used them in here. I'm gonna put that there for now. All right, we're going to
frying up
turn
here.
this over, and that's cooking. Do you see how that's getting a nice little color on that?
All right, so we did our fish. It looks gorgeous. We're going to put this aside till you're done.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And now we're gonna make the relish.
All right.
What I like to do is put in my corn.
So this is the frozen corn.
This is frozen corn. I like mango in
So
mine.
there's your mango.
Yep. I love the Cento black beans.
Ooh.
It's my favorite. They're so luscious. We're going to throw that in there. And then we're going to have a few asparagus.
Okay.
And you can cut them. I like to cut them up roughly.
I like when
Like
when
that
chefs say
size.
rough chop because I can't neat chop. So
Yeah, I don't like that because it's, you know.
Okay,
you don't
so
need it.
now
It's
this
very
is
country.
already softened. You steamed it or?
They were cooked.
Okay.
They were blanched.
Okay.
That's normally how I make them, but if you have them steamed, roasted, barbecued, it doesn't
Doesn't matter.
So I like to put like a whole slice of an onion.
Okay, so
And-
you're chopping it. You've already sliced it. You're chopping
this
it up.
makes it so easy. Look, it's almost
Sure.
the same size as the beans. Now, the roasted pepper.
I turned the gas off
There,
because I
it's
got
okay.
nervous.
It's
Put it back
okay.
on.
No. I just want to show people. Do you see how easy that skin comes off?
Oh,
But
I
I'm going to
see.
give you a little trick. After you do that and you turn it on each side and it's black on each side.
Okay.
Can you pick that up or is that
Sure,
too hot?
now I got it.
Just throw them inside a nice little baggie. Seal it up.
Oh, you're kind of steaming it a little
And
bit.
it steams, and that's what's going to make that skin come off.
So you want to peel the skin off, and
Yes,
then I
so
see. So you're
this
not
is-
even. You're just
No.
breaking it apart.
just break, and it just normally just goes exactly where it's supposed to cut.
All right. So now you're going to rough chop these as well.
Again, rough chop.
Okay.
You want them all to be roughly the same size.
Gotcha.
And look at the color. This is why I call it
This is
festive.
beautiful. Very festive. We got
Why I
all
call
the
it
colors
color.
in there.
Here's another money saver tip.
Love it. Minced garlic.
Minced garlic already prepared. Look
Yep.
at that.
Beautiful.
There are two of us today, one for you, one for me.
Good. And now you're dressing.
And this is it. That's
This
the
is
whole
it?
recipe. You
Gotta
can
love
even
that.
you can even put some carbs in there if you don't want the corn. You want to put brown rice in there or quinoa. Help yourself.
Okay.
You know.
Help yourself. Jackie said, "Go ahead."
Chef Jackie says it's okay. That's it.
This is
Look
beautiful.
At that.
Look at this
It's
relish.
gorgeous.
Now you're going to plate it up for us.
And I'm going to show you how easy it is to do.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, the pretty mango that you cut from the beginning.
Yeah. Look at that. We're going to like put that right there.
I love this. This is where I
And then
love getting ideas from the pros.
you just.
Put the relish right on top.
Put the
It
relish.
smells fabulous.
All right.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Very summery looking, huh?
Can you see that? Is that gorgeous
Let's
or
look
what?
at that.
And you're gonna.
This is it?
That's it. That's
And
it.
So when you're with Jackie, take notes. You can always replay this, and you can find Jackie at.
Oh, you can find me at www.taste4travel.net. Oh my gosh, we're on Twitter. Chef_Jackie, JACQUIE.
You're on Facebook as well.
Facebook, you know.
She's everywhere. She's
I'm
everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right, Jackie, thank you so much. Find this recipe at Cento.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.
Ciao. Thank you. That was so much fun.
That was fun.